Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Stephen Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. His past numbers with Stephen Strasburg, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
So here's Pete Alonso, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Settling in now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Victor Robles stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs and 60 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Porcello has his target, 2-1 on its way.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Eric.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Howie Kendrick would be next. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready with the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And swinging there is Kendrick as he sends this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Still no score. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Count now a ball and a strike. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
A ball and a strike now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Kendrick. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. from the stretch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Rick Porcello. A curveball low, blocked by Suzuki. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Asdrubal Cabrera will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Cabrera A Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
At the plate now, Steven Strasburg, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Popped up. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Nationals leave one. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here it comes. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now back, the first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Lined hard toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 25 homers and 61 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Victor Robles. First pitch coming, here it is. So far this season, Robles brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He's running. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runners are at second and third with one down. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Thames behind 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Kendrick.
To the plate now, Howie Kendrick, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Two men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. The 1-0 out there at short. The side is retired. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Mets.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Softly hit to short. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So striding forward now, Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Rick Porcello.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Rick Porcello. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Kurt Suzuki will start it off when we come back. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals nothing. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki.
For the Nationals.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Cano towards second. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now a throw over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit down the line at first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First offering on its way. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So here's Jeff McNeil, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, the pitch starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 home. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Victor Robles digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Porcello gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it's gone into the home bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
In now, Eric Thames.
The first baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals 2. Wander Suero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Michael Conforto.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batter, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Robert Gesellman will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Wander Guerrero.
Wilmer Difo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Washington. Number 1, Wilmer Difo.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a curveball misses inside.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Trey Turner would be next. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
1-0. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Conforto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington. Still a 3-2 ball game. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
J.D. Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 3-2. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Last half of the seventh here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Robles.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Hard hit at third, and the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Digging in and looking for more, Juan Soto. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2-2 the count. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Jeurys Familia
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
So now to the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and Kendrick has a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Nats leave a pair. They're down 3-2. Roenis Elias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Elias, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 2-1. Cue shot here out toward short. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Pete Alonso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. So a full count now.
3-2.
On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Three-two pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Robbie Cano now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ball one, well below the zone. Now a swing and a foul tip, but it's held onto by Suzuki. A nice job there as they record the strikeout. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's had a rough night at the plate, and maybe that last pitch is a good indication of why discipline appears to be an issue.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Mets strand 1. They're up 3-2. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Michael A. Taylor.
Pitch on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Here's the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the 1st game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Blake Swihart will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Swihart.
And a ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swihart, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail 3-2. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now batting, Wilson Ramos, 0-for-3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Eduardo Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way.
1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jeff McNeil, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul, as he didn't miss by much.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind, instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Will Harris takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and one. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Taylor to the track, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Mets lead it 4-2. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And into bat is Trey Turner.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cespedes going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. So 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for the Nats. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Eric Thames would be next. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Wow, that run in the top of the 9th is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras or end this thing. This game's getting good now.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric.
At the plate, Eric Thames, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, fouled away. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rick Porcello earns his 5th winner of the year. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello. His record is now 5-9. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. He falls to 14-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.